Hello everyone and welcome to something a little bit different today. This was done on the US servers on my US account a couple of days ago. And post commentary is not something I do an awful lot. My first ever Heroes video was post commentary. There's a fun fact. So right out the gate, oh god, I'm knocking over things on my desk. Right out the gate we have Tassadar saying they have two healers and we have like half a healer. It doesn't seem too fair matchmaking. If we take a look at the teams, we have Gazlord, Tracer, Anubrak, Nova and Tassadar. And the enemy team, Material, Lily, Murky, Rhaegar, Lunara. Now, I picked this match because it's the first time I played Nova since her rework. It looks like I'm AFK at the moment. I probably am. And it's the first time I played Nova since the rework. And since the rework, she's gone through another 3 or so changes. Mainly just number changes, increase and decrease in damage and things. So yeah, this was literally the only game I've played since that time, and it turned out to be a really fun match. So yeah, we're going to try, and how do you do it on this? This button here. So this is what we can see. You can see all our cooldowns and things, and we'll pretty much follow what we do. At level 1, we took Pinning Shot, and luckily they have a Murky, so we can just make his life a misery the entire game. What is Nova's level 1 talent? We took Long Shot. This increases the cast range of Pinning Shot and also increases the next attack range of the basic attack by 30%. Which is rather nice. So basically Nova can do just as much damage as she used to, but it seems that it's more spread out. So instead of doing 1,000 damage in 1 second, you do it in 2. That's what it kind of feels like anyway. Like I said, haven't been playing Nova too much since the rework. But to be fair, before her rework, I didn't play her much anyway. Oh, we missed this snipe because we're a scrub. We do miss a fair few snipes because we are a little bit rusty on the old Nova, but we do manage to save Tassadar. Save Gazlord. Are we going to save him here? Murky! Yes, good. The pressure from myself and Tassadar with the shields is enough to keep Gazlord. Gazlord's got some balls. I mean, he's still not backing. Still not backing. I think he's just trying to bait Murky into constantly diving him. We're going to rotate up and with the help of Anubrak secure a kill against Lily. So, if you have never played this game and you don't know what Nova does, Nova is invisible while out of combat. She has a snipe. It does extreme damage to the first enemy hit. This can hit structures, minions, and all of that thing. All them good things. So you kind of want to hit heroes with it. Pinning Shot slows the enemy by 40% for 2.25 seconds. We also increase the range of that, so we can slow down people from a longer distance. Again, I was aiming for Murky there. We missed the snipe, and I think I hit Rhaegar, so not too bad there. Nova is appalling at clearing these camps, so we are trying to pressure their backline. You can see Lunara getting picked up. Lunara is pretty good for Nova to take care of, unless she gets the spell shield, but I don't know if she does. We did lose Gazlord at some point there, but you can see I'm in there, but you know, maybe if I was kill fast with a flame strike, we could kill all them. Luckily the side storm from Tassadar is great. Again, missing the snipe. That would have been a kill, but right now we're totally out of mana. So Tassadar doing a good job of wave clearing, Nubrak and Tracer pressuring. I'm pretty useless at this point. I have no mana for any abilities, and I can't natively wave clear as well as Gazlord or Tassadar or anybody. I think I'm the worst in the game at wave clear. So I am forced to retreat. We have 22 seconds left on the well. So I'm forced to retreat to get some mana because I can't really do anything without mana. Although the wave clear and the turrets from Gazlord is enough to just get all of those guys to get us the Punisher. We have a Mortar Punisher. And we do manage to take down Tyrael. Anubrak just surviving. Our trait is just the fact that we gain stealth out of combat. We also have a natively longer attack range than anybody else. It's the same. We basically have Zeratul plus Jim Raynor's passive all in one. So we're going to drop the decoy, drop some damage on Rhaegar, just getting the heal off in time. These turrets are a really good job at poking everybody down. So what you want to do as Nova is I mean, in this game, the turrets will do a good job of whittling everybody down to about half health, and then from half health we can safely kill pretty much anybody. You can see any of these are a good target. But again, with the chain heal and Lily's cups every 2 seconds, they're gonna heal up pretty fast. So our E ability drops down a decoy. Now this to the enemy team looks exactly like me. It's basically a replica of me. We're just gonna get a snipe on Murky in the meantime. It's basically a clone of me. However, it does no damage. We did get a level 7 talent that reduces the cooldown and mana cost, so we can drop it down more quickly and save some mana in the process. It feels like Nova's abilities do cost quite a lot of mana, so any sort of mana reduction abilities is great. We are going to just try and whittle down Lily. Again, the turret doing a really good job of just keeping Lily back. We are going to get focused by Tyrael. Tyrael coming in, getting some damage on Nubrak and killing him. But Lily coming a little bit too far, and she can't actually get out in time, again with the turrets there as well. Tracer getting out, lovely jubbly. And at level 7 we took follow through. I think it's follow through, let's have a check. Yeah, 1 in the chamber, it's basically follow through. Every time we use an ability, the next basic attack deals 80% extra damage. It's really nice, really nice. Suits Nova a lot better than the anti-armor shells. I was never really a fan of anti-armor shells. I actually have a video sitting somewhere on my hard drive, I think, which I did about a year ago. It must have been last summer that I did it, and it's pre-talent rework Nova. I might actually try and put it up if I can find it. I may have deleted it. I hope I haven't. It was quite fun. So again, Shrine Phase is activated. And we're terrible at doing this. So again, we're going to be trying to focus on getting their backline squishies. However, every single one of these minions will block our snipe. So we kind of want to attack from the side or attack from the back. However, attacking from the back is usually a bad idea. So if we can get a good line of sight from the side, that's kind of where we want to go for. Murky has got no chance against me. But I think we have, apart from myself, Gazlord and Tassadar are really good at zone control and wave clear. So we shouldn't have too much of a problem. As long as we can pressure the enemy team, then these two guys should be able to collect most of the skulls. I say that, I seem to be trying to get some of these myself. So yes, if your enemy team is eagle-eyed, they will realise that the decoy does not do any damage. And therefore, it's an easy indication that the decoy is a decoy when it does no damage. However, that only works up until level 13 or 16 when the decoy can actually do damage. Gazlord, I don't think can... He's trying to bait the Lunara, but I don't think it's going to work. Again, we get the next Punisher. It is a frozen Punisher. And Lunara, you are so out of position. So we took the Precision Strike at level 10. This is the area of effect, unlimited range, so we can sit in base and drop this down on top of the Punisher if we wanted to. But as you're going to see later on in the game, we have some pretty nice synergy with the Gravel Bomb. I'm going to be honest, we're going to drop a spoiler there. Our team has so much zone control, and Nubrak and Gazlord are doing an amazing job masturbating this this Tyrael into the team. He dived in with full health and he didn't manage to kill any of them. And look how low these guys are. But with the turrets, Gazlord's bait skills, and Nubrak healing from the beetles, it's just it was just insane. Tassadar actually getting an over the wall side storm on Murky. We did actually take down the egg in all of that. So we have pretty much gone over all our talents. It looks like Tassadar's gone for the shield build, which is nice. And Nubrak has gone for a strange little Underking talent, despite going mainly for scarabs. Gazlord going for the Gravel Bomb, and Trace obviously only has one talent choice at level 10. So we're AFK again. Oh no, we're back. So you can see, yeah, despite all the carnage and all the team fighting, it's mainly just Murky that's been dying. The rest of the team not too bad. It's only 13-3. And you can see so far we haven't done too much damage. But that should ramp up during the course of the game. Especially at level 20. Level 20 is insane on Nova with the rewind. There is a fight happening in the top lane here. And I think we're going to get a Wombo combo with the Gazlord. Here it comes. Straight on with the precision strike. And we take out Rhaegar and Lunara in one fell swoop. Tyrael just going to get out there with the Eldruin Smite jumping over the wall. But yeah, that was pretty good. And I'm going to drop a Lel. Because I thought that was hilarious. I think I just caught that gravel bomb at the last second. And I was like, hey, I can drop my, my AoE on that thing. Again, we do a lot of damage. Like 314 just per auto attack. On any hero is really good. Especially since you can do that 3 or 4 times. Along with your normal abilities. It didn't help that Rhaegar went for Bloodlust because we have so much burst. It would have been better if Rhaegar went for the Ancestral and Lily went for the Water Dragon. I think that would have been a lot better against me and Tracer. Well, we just have so much poke. I mean, Tracer can get in there and do some damage and then recall out. I can, you know, hit from a much longer range, and Snipe's now doing 530 damage. And at level 13 we got the removes Snipes mana cost. Entirely, totally free Snipes now. That means all of our mana issues have gone. And I know it might not be the most useful pick at level 13, however, it's the one I went for, and I felt like it came in a lot more handy now. It also increases the range by 10%. Allowing us to shoot from a bit more safety, as well as the increased basic attack range from pinning shot and the increased range of pinning shot. It just lets us attack from a longer range. Now we can see Tracer focusing on Rhaegar. I can't get in range, I'm being body blocked by the remnants of the fort and everybody. The Gazlord ult does not hit anybody, so I'm going to save my precision strike for next time. Again, you can see Nova doesn't have to stay entirely in stealth anymore. And wow, we just get that last pixel snipe on Lunara before she gets in the doorway. Before the rework, Nova would kind of just sit invisible over the course of the entire team fight, and then at the last second just drop all of her damage and then kill everybody. But with this new style, especially with one in the chamber, you're incentivized to use your ability, then attack, then ability, then attack, then ability, then attack. You get a lot more damage out that way. And you can, it feels like you're participating more in the team fight. Your team doesn't look at you, sit in the bush invisible for most of the team fight. And you don't get bored just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for somebody just at the right level of HP just to one-shot them. Saying that, because we are so bad at clearing these, I did decide just to be a little portable ward just until the enemy team get here, so my team knows that they're on their way. So Lily and Rhaegar are kind of the ones I want to go for, but if there's a little murky that's there, I'm going to go for that guy too. We're going to focus the Rhaegar now. Actually, we're going to switch to Lily. You can see Rhaegar is so slow. It actually cancels out his Ghost Wolf entirely. The Ghost Wolf increases his movement speed by 30%. Drop the quick pinning shot on him. He moves at normal speed. A wasted sanctification from Tyrael here. He should have just died as quickly as possible, to be honest. He is going to do some serious juking. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at the jukes. I think at this point... look how long he distracted us for. That was insane. I'm not sure what we get at level 16. We get crippling shot, so now pinning shot gives vulnerability. And you can see just the amount of pressure we have. As long as there's somebody tanking this keep for us, we should be able to get in, do some poke damage and get out. And here comes the ultimate. Oh my god, we hit all 3 of them and it wipes out Lily and Lunara, and then we pick off Rhaegar with the last shot. It was actually the barrel charge from Anub'arak that managed to keep them within the precision strike range. Without that, they probably would have escaped. I think that was a 4v5 as well, if not... Yeah, that was a 4v5. Tracer was down mid lane. Tyrael jumping in as well against 3 people. And at this point, it's pretty much for stomp. 25-3, but considering this was the first game I've had in Nova since she got changed, and now that was quite a while ago. I had a ton of fun with the Wombo combos with Gazlord. Nova seems to be in a more interesting spot. Definitely more interesting. She doesn't just sit invisible and then snipe you to death before you're able to do anything. You can actually have some sort of counterplay because she has to do her damage over a more sustained time. So you have a couple more seconds to do your counter damage. Again, you can see as soon as I've done my damage and didn't kill them, especially with the Tyrael, I was nearly dead there. Last second Tassadar shields stops the poison from killing me. So well played to Tassadar keeping me alive there. I was a goner. So I don't think none of Gazlord and Ubrak totally out of mana. You can see I still have full mana now. Mana is just not an issue. Especially with the mana reduction on the snipe and hollow decoy. Tracer obviously doesn't have mana, but you can see anyone that doesn't have mana has health, and anyone that doesn't have any health has the mana. So we're going to have to back out. Even though we were on the core there, we just didn't have any... Nobody was in a fit state to do anything. Not a nice egg placement from Murky there, considering we do have a Tassadar. So possibly here would have been a little bit better, just a tad further out. Again, I'm just being a little portable ward, and the vulnerability with the snipe is just so much, along with some little damage from Tracer and some from Anubra. In the meantime, Gazlord did grab some mercs. They're going to push out the middle lane, which is the most pushed for us. And you can see Murky's going to drop instantly. Actually, Tracer managed to hit him with the ult, which is a little bit overkill, especially for a Murky. Gazlord ult not going to hit anything, so I'm going to save my snipe. The pinning shot, again, nullifies the Ghost Wall from Rhaegar, so he effectively doesn't have a mount anymore. And that lets Tracer and myself snipe and shoot him to death. So we're hitting for 400 per bit per auto attack with the one in the chamber proc. So if you can think, so that's 400 after we use that, 400 after we use that, and then 200 from the pinning shot. So that's 1,000 damage just there. On top of that, that's 1,600, and then that's about 2,000 damage if we just use our QWE and then attack in between each one. It's not bad, considering we also have the vulnerability on the pinning shot. It's actually more than 2,000 damage. Again, we can also drop the precision strike, which does 1,000 damage as well. Yeah, we're just killing people left and right. Nope. Tyrael is just gonna get out of there. Oh, Tracer, go Tracer, please, Tracer. Yeah, and he's out. Duke's over the wall. But again, we're in a pretty dominant position. I didn't pick this match because it was a close game. I picked this match because it was hella fun, and it's the first time me trying out Nova too. So we did just hit level 20, which now means we have rewind. So basically we have double decoy, double pinning shot, double snipe, and considering we just went through the maths of about 2,000 damage, we now have potentially about 4,000 damage with the whole combo. You can see we just killed Rhaegar pretty much on our own. And if we can do 4,000 damage, somebody like Murky, can probably just get killed with one snipe at this point in the game. Somehow this bottom keeper's still alive. I do get de-stealthed by the Eldruin's might. But you can see we just took half of Lily's abilities down, health down, casually. No biggie. We just did nearly 1,500 damage to Tyrael there, just casually. I think at this point I'm waiting just to get my rewind back, so we can do the full combo. And again, we want to kind of go for Lily or Rhaegar. Preferably Rhaegar, because Lily will get that speed boost. We do just hit the Tyrael there with that long range sniper, it's not enough to get him out. to take him down, and this may be a dead Lily. I can't remember, is it? No, I'm going for Rhaegar. Wait, no, I've changed my mind to Lily. I missed both snipes, but it's enough to send her running back to the well. And that'll be GG. And you can see I drop a GG and a fun, because, you know, that was probably one of the most fun games I've had on Nova. And we ended up with the 17.5 to 0. Certainly by no means a balanced game, and I never claimed it to be. But I was just kind of having a toy around with Nova for the first time in a while. You can see, again, we don't do as much damage. It's spread out over a longer time. However, you can still certainly, you know, 100% somebody very easily. And she brings a lot more utility. She can augment her decoy to provide more vision. She's got the increased range to pinning shot. And on top of that, obviously, you can get some Wombo combos with the Gazlord Meister there. I think those were probably some of the highlights of the game, those two Wombo combos. It certainly put us in a good shape. Again, their Murky did not do any favours for them with 8.25 deaths. Now, if you times that by 4, you'll get the actual amount of times he died. It's pretty disgusting how many times that he died. Although I don't blame him, it's pretty hard for him to get out of the Gazlord turrets. Get away from Tracer is impossible for Murky, and again with a snipe from Nova, he's pretty much just dead straight away, so it was a tough game for Murky. Again, tough game for Lunara. I can't actually show the talents now. I'm interested to see... Oh wait, no, it's at the top. Yes, so Lunara didn't actually go for Spell Shield. That was not a wise decision from Lunara. She could have really stopped half of the damage, especially from me. And Tassadar, Gazlord could have stopped a lot of damage. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't exactly fair, but it was definitely fun. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in the next one for potentially some live commentary. Goodbye.